Auli, coolest place in India, is mentioned how to reach Auli, things to do at Auli and places to visit Auli. Welcoming travelers from across the globe, Auli in summer is the coolest place in India. It is a popular skiing destination for Indian winter as well as summer. In summer season, the backdrop of green pastures and snow-capped peaks makes it one of the best places to visit in India. The pleasant weather is the cherry on the cake, and you would definitely rank Auli high in your list of the best summer vacation places in India. How to reach? Jolly Grant Airport in Dehradun is the nearest airport from Auli, located at a distance of 280 kilometers. Nearest railhead from Auli is located in Haridwar, 285 kilometers. Road trip, nearest major city from Auli is Delhi, located 500 kilometers away. Ideal duration, 2 to 3 days. Things to do in Auli. Travel to Joshimath on board the ropeway and enjoy bird's eye view. Go on trekking adventures to places like Gausan and Kuvari Pass. First, Auli Artificial Lake. The Auli Artificial Lake is Auli's only man-made lake. It provides a serene and calm atmosphere along with a skiing track. The glistening images of the Himalayan peaks like Nanda Devi Hill appear mesmerizing. There is a ski track located beside the lake for both first-timers and professionals. It produces fake snow during the months of summer and monsoon when snowfall is a rare sight. The lake can be accessed through cable cars from Joshimath, which provide a seamless view of the town of Auli. Second, Joshimath. Uttarakhand is abounding with beautiful places, and one among them is Joshimath, the sacred town of Uttarakhand. Nuzzled with lots of warmth in the Chamoli district, the town has its own heavenly aura. Also known as Jyotirmath, Joshimath is those places where one of the maths was established by Adi Shankaracharya in the 8th century. It is also the winter seat of Lord Badri, whose idol is traversed from Badrinath temple to Vasudev temple here. In the sacred town of Joshimath, you will be able to visit umpteen temples like Narsimha and Gauri Shankar. You can also witness the magnanimity of the sacred Kalpavriksha, which is said to be more than 1,200 years old. Joshimath is also a famous destination for mountain climbing trips, treks and many other thrilling activities for those who love to explore the unexplored. If you want to explore religion, spirituality and thrill all in one place, then visiting here is a good decision. One of the prime attractions here is a temple dedicated to the mighty Narsimha, who is considered as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. The government has also introduced the Winter Char Dham Yatra in order to turn Joshimath into a major winter travel destination. Apart from being a religious hub, it is also a popular hill station elevated at a height of 1,890 meters above sea level. Vishnuprayag, where the two powerful rivers of Alaknanda and Dhauliganga meet, overlooks the beauty of the town of Joshimath. The famous gateway to trekking also has a valley of flowers located very close to it. The place holds immense religious importance, and so is the activity area of thrill seekers. There are many places in Joshimath which you can enjoy. The most popular ones are Ghangriya, the Nanda Devi National Park, Tapovan and all the temples located in the vibrant town. Third, Gurso Bugyal. The 360-degree view of the Himalayan peaks and almost invisible, dainty towns amidst them are what make the trek to Gurso Bugyal a memorable experience. Elevated over 3,000 meters above sea level, you can see other ranges like the Nanda Devi, Trishul and Drone from atop the hill. You can make stops on the 3 kilometers long trek of this range and intake a panoramic view of the rapidly flowing river, perhaps frozen during winters, and the clear skies of Auli. UTTARAKHAND is a place 1 kilometer from Gurso Bugyal which often attracts many tourists. Fourth, Nanda Devi Peak. Nanda Devi is the 23rd largest peak of the world and the second largest in India, with a height of 7,816 meters. The name derives from the etymological equivalent that means bliss-giving god. It is a popular trekking destination and provides a 360-degree view of its beautiful surroundings. As per mythology, it is a highly religious spot and attracts many devotees from all across the world. It is a popular trekking spot with snowy peaks around it surrounded with pine trees. The view at night is mesmerizing. Fifth, Auli Ropeway. Connecting the hill stations of Joshimath and Auli Ropeway is one of the top straws when it comes to the top-notch places to visit in Auli. The highest and the longest ropeway in India after the one at Gulmarg in Jammu and Kashmir, it covers an approximate distance of 4 kilometers and presents the traveler with gaping views of the snowy valleys and verdant meadows below. Also called gondola, it travels at a height of 3,010 meters above sea level. The Auli ropeway operates with a ski lift and a chairlift that rest on 10 steel towers. The spike-cable contraption was built in order to present travelers to Auli with a scintillating experience. It ascends gradually to a height of 1,110 meters. In the skiing season in Auli, it presents exciting views of the skiing competitions that are organized by the government's tourism department. You can board the ropeway at either Auli or at Joshimath, and the cost of it approximately 400/INR. 6th. UTTARAKHANd. UTTARAKHANd is one of the best places to visit in Auli. In Joshimath, it is a small lake at about 4 kilometers from Auli. It is located 3,300 meters above sea level. It has a resounding collection of trees, including oak, pine and devdar. Watching sunrise may be a little chilly during winters, but sunsets pose as epitome of perfectionism with an orange glow and cotton candy clouds. It is a perfect spot to be enjoyed either alone, with family or your spouse. Tourists usually trek to this spot in the morning and recede before the sun sets. 7th. Chenab Lake. Chenab Lake is yet another tourist place in Auli with a grand scenery and magnificent views. It is located at a distance of approximately 2 kilometers from the GMV Inn Guest House, one of the popular residential places in Auli. Chenab Lake is a man-made artificial lake in the area. It was built for the sole purpose of tourism and is one of the best places to visit in Auli. It has a skiing area around it with pine trees and small stalls. It also acts as a water storing reservoir that helps the town in case of low water circulation. 8. Auli Ski Resort. Being such a coveted destination in terms of skiing in India, it is imperative that Auli has resorts that can provide accommodation to ski enthusiasts visiting this place during the peak months of tourism here. That is what Auli Ski Resort provides here every year. Surrounded by the unmatched scenic beauty of the Garhwal district, the hotel provides all the basic amenities that one expects here, alongside all the scenic views of the areas around the place. With close proximity to the bus stand, the resort is also close to many other sightseeing and adventure locations of Auli, completely fulfilling its purpose as a premier skiing resort. 9th. Trishul Peak. Trishul Peak is one of the best tourist places in Auli due to a 270-degree view of snow-clad hills surrounding it. Another picturesque destination, Nanda Devi, can be seen from here with its majestic beauty. From Trishul Peak you can have a picturesque view of the town of Auli. The Chenab Lake, or the artificial lake, is also visible from here. The Chenab Lake, or the artificial lake, is also visible from here. It is majorly a popular tourist attraction in Auli due to the series of Hathi, Ghoda and Palki hills. 10th. Pauni Bugyal. Among the famous trekking tourist places in Auli, Pauni Bugyal is situated 3,350 meters above sea level and is a haven for the lovers of the adventure sport. The place is a popular destination among tourists during the summer months when hundreds of them visit the region for trekking. Offering some of the most spectacular views of the snow-clad mountain peaks, Pauni Bugyal offers unadulterated glimpses of Nanda Devi and Dunagiri mountains. The 13-kilometer trek from Auli to here is filled with panoramic scenery, fresh air, and lots of adventure. 11th. Shaildhar Tapovan. Shaildhar is a popular tourist place to visit in Auli due to the presence of a hot spring about 3 kilometers from it. It is a hamlet at a distance of 15 kilometers from the town of Auli and lies on the Joshimath road. The village offers great cultural exposure to the tourists and poses as a dainty tourist attraction in Auli. Foreigners, in particular, are fond of this village because of its hospitable local people. The traditional handicrafts are also sold around the area, making it a hotspot for shopping. 12th. Nanda Devi National Park. One of the most popular places to visit in Auli, Nanda Devi National Park is the second highest mountain peak in the country. Spread over 630.33 square kilometers, Nanda Devi National Park, along with the neighboring Valley of Flowers, forms the Nanda Devi Biosphere. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, the national park is home to a wide variety of rare and endangered species of flora and fauna, including but not limited to Himalayan black bear, a snow leopard, and Himalayan musk deer. You can also visit the famous Nanda Devi Sanctuary, a glacial basin situated within the national park. Tirth. Rudraprayag. Land of the famous man-eater killed by Jim Corbett in 1925, Rudraprayag is among the major places to visit in Auli. Located at a short distance from other popular places in the state of Uttarakhand, including Rishikesh, Haridwar, and Dehradun, Rudraprayag is a famous spot for trekkers traveling up to Kedarnath. The tranquil ambience of the surrounding landscape makes it an amazing place to relax and unwind. There are a lot of temples and lakes around the region for exploration, but some of them require you to hire a taxi. When here, it's a great idea to trek to nearby interesting places such as Tungnath and Chopta. 14th. Nandaprayag. A beautiful town in Chamoli district, Uttarakhand, Nandaprayag is among the most wonderful tourist places in Auli and around. Situated at the sacred confluence of Mandakini and Alaknanda River, the destination is equally important to religious and spiritual travelers. It is believed that a holy dip in the waters here has the power to wash away sins. The former capital of the Yadu kingdom, Nandaprayag's king is believed to be the person responsible for constructing the Nanda temple. 15th. Bhavishya Badri. A 3-kilometer trek from Tapovan, Bhavishya Badri is home to one among the 5 Badri temples, Bhavishya Badri, and is regarded among the highly revered places to visit in Auli. Approximately 23 kilometers from Joshimath, the temple sits at an elevation of 2,744 meters above sea level. Dedicated to Lord Narsimha, an avatar of Lord Vishnu, the temple is believed to be the future resting place of Badrinath. Tales from Hindu mythology speak of a time in the future when a devastating flood will result in the detachment of the right arm of the Narsimha statue, which is currently located in Joshimath. The stories go on to say that the detached right arm will eventually present itself at Bhavishya Badri to be worshipped. 16th. Vanshinarayan Kalpeshwar. Located a short distance from Joshimath, Vanshinarayan Kalpeshwar is another popular place to visit in Auli, which is of interest to both generals as well as spiritual travelers. The area's primary attraction is the Kalpeshwar temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, which sits atop a height of 2,200 meters in the heart of the panoramic Urgam Valley. One among 5 Shiva temples, the other 4 being Tungnath, Kedarnath, Rudranath, and Madhyamheshwar, Kalpeshwar is the only temple which can be visited any time of the year. 17th. Narsingh Temple. Narsingh Temple is a spiritual tourist place to visit in Auli. It has an idol of the 4th incarnation of Lord Krishna from the Hindu mythology, Narsimha Avatar. The Narsimha Avatar was a half-lion and half-human formed for the purpose of killing a demon. It gained its popularity in being a sacred place to visit in Auli, defeating the prophecy that after Kalyuga or Doomsday, the entire temple will be submerged in a landslide and will block the only route to Badrinath. The temple is situated at a walkable distance from the Joshimath bus stand. 18th. Vridhbadri Temple. Vridhbadri Temple is a part of the Badrinath trek, which makes it a sacred and spiritual tourist place in Auli. On the way to Kalpeshwar Mahadev Temple, this blissful place is about 8 kilometers from Joshimath. Mythology has it that Lord Vishnu appeared before sage Narada in the form of an old man as he was performing penance at this spot. Thus came the name Badri, or old. Several devotees come to experience the joyous environment and to seek the blessings of Lord Vishnu. Tentative average budget, 16,000 to 19,000 rupees per person.